Are there musicians you guys go to talk about actually playing? Like, are there mentors that you guys have?
I think when we were starting out and playing shows with other people, festivals especially, were always so exciting to me because you get a chance to see like 8 other drummers. And I was not a particularly proficient drummer, but I just, especially in the early days, I remember just literally watching everyone, watching how they had their feet on the drum pedals, watching how they held their sticks, what kind of drums they were using, just trying to soak it up because I think I wasn't really sure what I was doing. So I think that was a great education. And then sometimes you get the chance to meet some people who are in a kind of similar position. Like occasionally I've had the good fortune to have a nice conversation with Larry Mullen from U2, and that's always an interesting perspective because obviously his band they were so huge, and it was a really useful, just such a, he was very kind and very generous with his thoughts and advice. And so that kind of stuff is really, it's invaluable.
We had some amazing advice from people along the way. Early on, it was like Ian McCulloch from Echo and the Bunnymen. He would come in the studio a lot and tell us what kinds of songs we needed to do. and I remember after we supported U2 in Ireland, I must have been like 2000 or something, and Bono invited Will and I round to his house the next day, and he was telling us what to do as well.
He's very generous.
He was so lovely,
generous with his advice. Absolutely.
We're just sort of kids straight out of college, and we're suddenly in Bono's house
with Woody Harrelson.
Really?
Remember he told you. You said, how do we get there? And he said, just get in a cab and ask for Bono's house.
Yeah. So we just got in the first cab we found. He said, take us to Bono's house.
He's like, yeah, sure, no problem. Don't pay no. It's right there. Everyone knows.
How generous of Bono, though, to like actually give you guys advice. I mean, was it good advice? I mean, or do you just kind of like do your own thing? Yeah.
He told us to stop.
It's good advice, right? Get out.